Welcome everybody to the 8 types of Titanfall 2 players. Please share this video to someone you think fits into one of these categories and let me know which one they are. It's been a while since we've all got into a game. DDoSing, connection server timed out. But you've just managed to get past all the errors of connection server timed out. You've got into a game. No DDoS this game. And you're wondering, it's been so long. Who am I going to find on the enemy team? And in this video, you're going to find out 8 types of players you'll most encounter onto the frontier. And the first player you may come across is the Iniquity Disciple. You may have been wondering why you've seen so many sparkly purple pilots running around with an alternator and Ronin. Well, these players have spent over 2,000 hours watching videos from Iniquity, furiously commenting on them, hoping to get a little love symbol on their comment, and then instantly buying Supernova skin and pledging themselves to be a part of the holy Iniquity cult. They are forced by sheer will to only use Ronin, alternator and the Supernova skin. Any breach of these 3 things will be seen as heresy, and they will undergo many hours of crying because they not have done as Lord Iniquity does. These players are generally fairly skilled with the alternator, but usually they're mindless husks of individuals that only do as Iniquity does, so they can't really expand out of their area of play. This means you'll commonly find them running around with Grapple and Supernova, and they should be fairly easy to come across and kill in a match. Now, the complete opposite of the Iniquity Disciple would be the Toxic Child. Due to the devs no longer caring about the game, there is no moderation within Titanfall 2 at all. The Toxic Child can be seen in PC lobbies spamming racial slurs and homophobic comments into chat. You don't see this on console because they will easily get combanned despite their accusations that they are innocent. What really drives these players is knowing their father may never come back and that they have freedom to say whatever they want. All it takes to successfully defeat these players is ignorance. Just get past their stupid comments and you'll find an absolutely awful player who's probably never even played the campaign and doesn't even know who BT7274 is. And then we have the noob. The noob is, well, a noob. This filthy casual just loves to play for fun and is struck by awe every time he sees someone kill count above 10. This is the kind of guy who's secretly pleased with himself when he gets a single Titan crush kill and also didn't die 46 times that game. This special type of pilot can't be bothered to watch any Iniquity videos online about how to move or how to improve, probably because they don't even know who Iniquity is. You'll find these players at the bottom of the leaderboard every single game, having wondered how you got above 10 kills when you were absolutely rolling them. But potentially in the community, one type of player is viewed worse than a noob. The camper. As Gandhi once said, there is more to life than camping. And that's exactly what the camper agrees with. The camper doesn't camp. They tactically position themselves to optimize the delta factor of eliminating their target. Campers favor many things in life. Guns scarily overpowered such as the Spitfire in G2, cold showers, and making others' lives miserable. Spitfire campers within the community are lovingly known as fire campers, a common name to describe anyone who loves to sit still and blast pilots with an LMG from 500 meters away. However, these pilots are incredibly susceptible to Kraber shots or just a good moving pilot, because their aim usually sucks, but they have to rely on the crutch of a super high damage weapon to do anything. So one grapple or one Kraber shot should take these guys out of the game. On to the Apex Neanderthal. These type of players are the ones who accuse Titanfall 2 of copying Apex and consistently believe that they are far superior to any of our community. They are quick to jump on any news that could make Titanfall 2 community seem worse and can be seen commonly spamming posts about how Respawn need to shut the game down and that the Titanfall community are all useless hackers. But when this alpha Apex gamer sets foot into the world of the frontier, They quickly realize it's harder than it looks. Sliding and crouch spamming doesn't seem to work for them in Titanfall 2, and you can see them getting under 10 kills most of the time along the same level as the noobs, and this eventually triggers them to get even more angry and eventually just ends up quitting and ranting on about how bad the game is anyway. If you're on Reddit, you might be completely familiar with the whingers, because Titanfall 2 is a pretty old game that doesn't get any updates anymore. You could say some things are a little unbalanced, but the whingers manage to find things on each and every person that annoy them. You can commonly find whingers posting on Reddit about how OP tone is, or messaging you to tell you to stop focusing them or use a different gun. Whatever you do, you won't be able to please these players. Whether it's complaining about a Titan or a certain playstyle, this hypocritical gamer will refuse to admit they are wrong. They think they are right in every situation and will not hear your opinion whatsoever. Now, you've probably seen this one a lot in Titanfall 2. The Sweat. The Sweat is that guy that brought the overly expensive gamer's gaming chair to maintain that optimal advantage when on the frontier. He is commonly seen with a car in his hands, but has never actually felt the touch of a real car because he hasn't bothered to step outside of his parents' house. The ultra-optimized gaming masterpiece of a human can be commonly seen playing with 5 other individuals of the same raw gaming power, all headed under the same network that says something like phase or sex, because it's obviously funny. He's the one that sends GG easy in the chat after winning a game 650 to 200 and calling you all trash when you kill them and spamming you with hate, indicating that they are the superior gamer. Sadly, these sweats are actually quite good at the game, so it's quite hard to counter them, and many people trying to counter the sweats fall to the dark side of being a sweat themselves. And now the last one is the Titan player. These players will have nothing to do with pilots. They absolutely hate pilot game modes. They would rather be in their Titan the whole game, sat at the back of the map, maybe in a North Star or a Tone, trying to outlive the entire lobby in their Titan. You'll find these players in Titan-based game modes such as Last Titan Standing or Titan Brawl. And when you confront these players about their hate for pilots, their excuse will usually be something along the lines of, it's Titanfall, not Pilotfall. Sadly, just like the whingers, you can't get your point across to these kind of players, and they will get rid of you in their minds as soon as they hear that you've played more than 1 hour in pilot mode. These are the people that love their Titans so much they'd rather sell their family than sell their own monarch. I hope you've enjoyed this video about the 8 types of Titanfall players. Please like the video if you haven't done so already. Please send this video to someone that you think comes under these categories. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a good one.